Welcome. I am the Conscious Chronicle, and today I'll be guiding you through another true story beyond the veil. Please like and subscribe. You'll find all links and more in the video description below. Here is today's near-death experience. This is Ryan John's story, told in his own words. It was 2020, and I was 21 years old. I'm a big foodie. I love to travel and eat, always on my bike exploring. That night, around 9 or 10, I went to Boston Pizza in Prince Albert. I ordered a large pizza for takeout and sat in the lobby waiting. Meanwhile, Trent Fox, the guy who attacked me, was wandering around downtown. He was drunk, high on meth for 5 days, hadn't slept, and was known for violent behavior. I think he was trying to move up in his gang by hurting someone. Anyone. I was just sitting there, scrolling on my phone. Suddenly, I saw him at the door, and then he charged at me. He pulled out a 4-inch hunting knife and stabbed me in the back of the head. Right here, there's still a scar. I had no idea what had just happened. I heard the loudest cracking, grinding sound, bone and flesh, and saw this flash of white light in an oval shape. Somehow, I stood up. I was instantly dizzy, bleeding, but still alive. I took a couple of steps back, trying to get my bearings. And then he grabbed me by my vest, pulled me in, and stabbed me again, this time right in the jaw. Both wounds went straight to the center of my brain. I saw the knife behind my eye, the cord connecting my eye to my brain, completely severed. 10 seconds passed, then 15. I was still standing, still breathing. My heart rate started to go wild. He was screaming at me, calling me a snitch, full of rage. There were no other customers, just staff. The manager, a friend of mine, saw what was happening on the security feed and ran out, shouting at him. Trent took off. I started hearing a rushing sound, like water. I looked down. There was a puddle of blood between my legs. I thought, this is bad. I'm not going to make it. I knew I had to stay calm. Panicking would only make it worse. So I focused on my breath. I went into a meditative state and just kept breathing, staying in control the best I could. She came back seconds later with thick paper towels and pressed them to my head. She was terrified. Blood was dripping down her arm, and she was shaking. Across the street at Burger King, a police truck got the call. They caught Trent trying to steal a car. He still had the knife, covered in blood. I said, I'm good, I'm okay. I was trying to keep them calm. It's not as bad as it looks, I told them. It's just a rough night. Then a cop came into the ambulance. Hi, how are you doing? He asked. Not too bad. Things are a little rough, I said. He told me, we caught him. He's in custody now. I looked at the officer and said, hey man, I'm still hungry. Can you do me a favor? Can you bring my pizza to the hospital? I'm starving. As we got closer to the hospital, that feeling of peace started growing stronger, and that scared me. I thought, oh no, this means I'm dying. I don't want to go. I lay there, and that's when I saw it. A door hovering on the ceiling. Glowing white light lined the edges. I thought, no one else sees this. Just me. That means this is it. I felt my consciousness start to dissolve from my body. It crystallized above me. I was floating, watching. When I opened the door and stepped through, I entered a bright white room, like a hallway. It reminded me of Vatican architecture, but fused with something else, like conscious, quantum computer-like structures. Then 6 or 7 beings of light appeared. Through hypnosis sessions, I came to recognize them. They were all my family. We embraced. The boat picked up speed. A light appeared in front of us, like a portal, and it crystallized right in mid-air. Every inch of the environment radiated pure love and light, beyond anything I've ever felt. White buildings that looked like a fusion of New York and Tokyo. Massive, sleek, futuristic, powering them with a divine creative energy. One of my family members said, "You can jump. It's okay. Nothing can hurt you here." So I did. The rush of it was incredible. Inside was a Hindu man from India. He said, "This place is alive." In the kitchen, he started cooking with tools I'd never seen before. "Jump in," he said. "It'll take you somewhere." I did, and I started swirling downward, then landed in another dimension. I saw the Milky Way, the Andromeda Galaxy, everything. Symbols began appearing. Ancient Japanese, Hindu, Egyptian. I was in the healing lake when I saw another soul nearby. He had these chunks of black tar in his energy field. There was black tar residue along the gates of this city. One of the beings explained, "No negative energy is allowed past this point. You must be pure." Inside, a life review unfolded. A soul entered with his family and friends, showing the most significant moments of his life. I followed them to a constantly shifting jungle gym. It was childlike joy at its purest. A sleek, futuristic bullet train traveling through space. Outside the window, I saw floating islands, crystal cities, and distant planets. At the bottom, I saw something I can only describe as a galaxy snake. Its patterns were galaxies. I landed into my body. It was only a split-second memory, but I know more happened. I just can't remember it all yet. Doctors didn't think I'd regain coordination, but within a month, I was walking 13 laps around the ward, sewing leather by hand. My dream is to design a logo with a skull jaw tilted, 2 knives crossed, and 2 C's for custom clothes. If I could leave one message, life continues. Don't take it too seriously. You're here to learn and to enjoy the ride. You have so much more power than you realize. The other side is watching. They're always with you. All you have to do is listen. When your intuition speaks, when you feel that nudge, follow it. Spirit is trying to guide you. Thank you for joining me here on Conscious Chronicles. If this story touched your soul, please like, comment, and subscribe to hear more true journeys beyond this life.